As a nurse, who was your scariest patient? I worked nights at County General for 6 years. Most shifts blended together, medication rounds, vitals checks, paperwork, but room 417 changed everything. Raymond was admitted for a routine hernia repair. Mid-50s, soft-spoken, always called me sweetheart, with this gentle southern drawl. The kind of patient who made night shifts bearable. His chart was unremarkable. High blood pressure, occasional migraines. The first night after his surgery went smoothly. He thanked me for every little thing. Raymond had this ritual of folding his clothes meticulously before bed, lining up his personal items on the bedside table in perfect alignment. When I commented on it, he shrugged. Old habits die hard, sweetheart. On his second night, I noticed something odd. During my 1 a.m. check, he was mumbling in his sleep, body rigid, hands gripping the sheets. When I adjusted his blanket, he grabbed my wrist before his eyes fluttered open and he apologized profusely. Bad dreams, he explained, immediately releasing me. Nothing to worry about, sweetheart. I mentioned it to Dr. Kemp during rounds, but he dismissed it. Post-surgery stress. Perfectly normal. That morning, I found a small notebook that had fallen under Raymond's bed. I opened it, thinking it might have contact information. Instead, I found pages of meticulous notes. Times the staff entered his room, shift changes, details about the hospital layout. I put it back where I found it, unsettled but not alarmed enough to report it. The next day, Raymond seemed fine. Joked with the day nurses, ate his full lunch, even walked the hallway twice. But Melissa, the day nurse, mentioned he'd become agitated when a helicopter flew over the hospital. Froze mid-sentence, went pale as a ghost, she said. I came on shift at 11 p.m. and his evening report showed no concerns. Around 1 a.m., I passed Raymond's room and heard him talking. Thinking he might have a visitor breaking curfew, I paused outside his door, but he was alone, having an animated conversation with someone who wasn't there. Perimeter's not secure. They're coming in from the east. Hold position. I should have reported it immediately, but we were short-staffed, and he seemed contained. Around 2 a.m., I was at the nurses' station when the night security guard mentioned that the Vietnam Memorial was being dedicated downtown tomorrow. My uncle served, he said. Never been the same since. Something clicked. I pulled Raymond's admission forms and noticed a small detail I'd missed. Next of kin was listed as Veterans Affairs Office. No family contacts. When I checked his medication history more carefully, I noticed prescriptions for antipsychotics that had been discontinued 3 months ago. I decided to check on him earlier than scheduled. When I pushed it open, his bed was empty. The sheets were thrown back, and his IV stand was toppled over. A trail of dark droplets led toward the bathroom. I heard ragged breathing from the bathroom. When I pushed the door open, I found him standing there, eyes vacant, IV ripped from his arm. Blood pulsed from the torn line, splattered across the tiles. Raymond? I whispered. His head snapped toward me. You're with them, he growled. You've been watching me. He lunged forward, blocking my exit. I realized he was having some kind of PTSD episode from his military service, something not in his chart. I'm a field medic, I said, keeping my voice steady. We need to move to safety. You're bleeding out. Lies, he hissed. They sent you to finish the job. For 15 minutes, I talked him down, earning enough trust to bandage his arm. Later, I learned he'd served 3 tours and witnessed his entire unit die. The anesthesia had triggered a flashback. I still think about him. Not because I was afraid for myself. I saw someone trapped in their own personal hell.